Hey everybody, it's Mark Yagi. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to another Market Pulse. Today is, what is it? The 24th of November? Like, are we that close to Thanksgiving already? This crazy year has passed like crazy. Anyway, hope you're doing well. We got a red market. So if you were watching this thing yesterday, you got a scare, unless you were short. But a lot of you probably weren't short because that's a weird way to do the market for some people, but that's okay. Anyway, let me show you what we got. We got this market that's basically, if you look at the top of the half of that chart, it's basically a lot of yellow, a lot of red, a lot of green. It has been in a consolidation and it hasn't figured out a way to go. But to me, it looks like it's rolling down now. I thought we were in trouble when we had this candle back here, which was, in early October, and now we had a similar candle to that again. And when these candles happen, the market may bounce, but it likes to go revisit and test them. Uh, we're certainly, testing that today. We've got a nice little bounce up, but are we going to test it on the bottom and maybe start to make a new low? I don't know. It sure feels like we are, but feel is not how I do the market. I hope it's not for you either. But if you look at these charts, they're all kind of the same. They're all in convergence. They all basically agree. So looking at the NASDAQ, you can see the NASDAQ is down, rolling under the 50-day moving average, the 21, the 8, whatever, and heading down maybe to this 200-day moving average. Anyway, it's rolling over and under the 50, not healthy. S&P rolling over under the 50, not healthy. Dow Jones rolling over under the 50. Look at that nasty candle on this yesterday, the Dow Jones. Heavy candle, excuse me, and then closing below the 50-day moving average, and then closing at the bottom. Not good. Like 3 out of 3, not good. All right. Same thing with the New York Stock Exchange. So they all look almost exactly the same. The VIX is popping up, so there's a little more panic and a little bit more money moving to the side of the market, to the sidelines. The advanced decline line is certainly going to the downside, so fewer advances, more declines. More lows than highs. You can see that red line right there moving higher than the blue line. A lot of negative stuff in the market. I'm not saying this is the crash and all that kind of stuff. We might just be having a correction, which is kind of what I think we're doing. But you got to be prepared because sometimes these crashes are rolling crashes. They take a few weeks to develop, and pretty soon you look back and you're down 10% or 15%. You're like, why didn't I see this coming? Well, I'm kind of trying to show you that there's a way to see it coming. We're in a red market. I showed you that. And that doesn't mean you just run for the hills, but it does mean you exercise caution. Apple. Apple is one of the stronger stocks in the market. You can see a nice 86 relative strength, but that relative strength line is moving higher. It's bouncing. It is not jumping down to the 50-day moving average like it should because everything else is below the 50. This is showing some real leadership here. And when the market emerges and goes back into a green, a lot of these ones that are hanging in there and doing okay during these markets, those are the real leaders that show up in the next green markets. Nvidia, we had earnings this week. This is a weekly on Nvidia. The earnings were great. The stock was up like $9, and all of a sudden by the end of the day, it was not. It was down several dollars. And so we had a reversal under the 50-day moving average on this weekly, and then under the 50-day moving average you see on the daily, where these are high volume candles, which show there's conviction under the 50. I like today's candle, but one candle doesn't make a trend. And we have a downtrend going on in Nvidia since 212 all the way down under 180 now. Now, it doesn't look that bad to me. Like I'm actually looking to see if I can find another entry point here, but it's a little bit early for me. I need to get some more sellers out of the way before I do that. Tesla, as much as people have been loving Tesla, has been no reason for people to buy it in the last few weeks. It's in a profit-taking zone. It's now down below its 50-day moving average. There's no reason the stock's going to go up. They don't have numbers or inventory reports or anything like that. So the stock, because the market's been selling off, the stock's also been selling off. And now we're going to go revisit possibly this $367 level, which is the breakout spot from just a couple of months ago, where everybody thought it was just going to go forever. It's now going to come down and possibly test that level. AMD, it's been a disaster this week in this chip sector. And you could see 1, 2, 3, 8 days in a row down, and it's below the 50-day moving average. Unhealthy, not good stuff. there's not a lot of buyable stuff right now. That's what these markets set up, is like you're trying to find something to get in and it's really hard to get in. Broadcom, same kind of thing, although a little bit healthier. Still now below its 50, and it's trying to break out of this spot, but it's below that now and it's in a profit taking zone. So not a spot to enter just yet on there. Robinhood, 150 down to 106. This has been a horrible correction for those who thought it was going to go up to a gazillion, which a lot of people did. And if you were buying Robinhood and you didn't sell at the 140s or the 150s, it's, to me, making a double top, which shows that it's a possible short candidate, maybe when it bounces back to that 50-day moving average. Not sure exactly. SoFi is supposed to be this year's Robinhood from last year. I don't know. It's not acting that well either. 32 down to 24. That's a big correction. Hims and Hers Health, that's a steady downtrend all the way down to 34 bucks from the high of 70. That's a 50% correction. Needs a 100% increase to get back up to that level. Pretty tough to do that in this market. One more, Alphabet, Google, all-time highs yesterday, reversed in the morning. It's pushing that $300 level. You guys remember that I talked about this breaking out at around 208. I didn't catch any of it, but I talked about it as I analyzed it for other people, and it gapped up on high volume, and it's gapped up several times. Now, I believe those gaps will come down and get filled at some point, but this is a very strong stock. You can see the relative strength on Google. So they're doing some stuff right. I'm not searching using Google anymore because I use AI, but they must have replaced all that search stuff with AI. So good for them. Anyway, that's enough for me. I think you guys get the feeling that there's not a lot of things to do, but you know what? There's always a green market coming around the corner. So remember that. Get your watch list ready. Take a look at IBM. Put it on your watch list maybe. There's a few others that are out there, but they got to show some real relative strength in this market for you to put them on your watch list and make them a candidate. Thanks for joining me. That's the Market Pulse for this week. I hope you have a fantastic weekend. We're going into Thanksgiving, so start getting in that gratitude frame of mind, because there's a lot more things to worry about than making money. There's things like family and laughter and friendship and love and all those things that make the life truly worth living. So have a fantastic weekend and have a fantastic Thanksgiving next week. And I'll see you on Friday. I'll probably still do a recording just to kind of let you know, even though we have kind of a quiet day on Friday. But if not, have a fantastic weekend and a great Thanksgiving. See you soon. Bye. So I need to put up a legal disclosure here. I am not a financial advisor. This video is for educational purposes only. And this is entertainment, and it's not financial advice. Always do your own research before making financial decisions, and please be careful.